Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm so glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up. I know yesterday a lot of y'all enjoyed that fishing video we had a great time. Don't forget you can enter anytime to go fishing with Michael once a month. We're going to do that, so we're going to really look forward to it. Weather today brought to us by Haney Technical Center. It's high today is 83, low 72, but the water temperature, here, drum rolling it, high as it's been all year, 83.3. That's pretty warm for the water temperature. It really bounced up over the weekend and yesterday, so looking good. River eating is brought to us by Sandhill Seafood. Good food and good folks up there. I on a weekly basis, I get emails from folks who go up there and pick up their prize, and a lot of them stay up there and eat, or they buy something and all, and just talk about how enjoyable it is up there. So that's always great to hear from one of our sponsors. All right, now we're looking at the river reading. It's Apalachicola 5.6. It's staying level. I mean, level all week long is what it's predicted. But now we got a lot of rain coming in today. 100% chance of rain today. Choctahatchee at Caryville, it's on the way up this morning. It's reading a 6.5, and probably when everything's said and done, it's going to keep going up. It's got the next 2 days where it's been leveling off, but I'm going to anticipate that changing. So Choctahatchee is rising. Okay. The tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. Today is Tuesday, June the 6th, and we're finally getting back a little bit of tides. The rest of this week, really strong tides, Saturday especially, so go ahead and plan a good inshore trip. The marine forecast, south-southwest at about 10 to 12. All right, let's take our break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I got 3,947 red snapper pictures to show you, but it's almost that many, folks. I put some stuff together last night, a bunch of red snapper pictures. I can't show all of them today, but it was a great 3-day weekend in federal waters, and the weather was, Chamber of Commerce weather. We were out there 1 and 2 foot seas all day long, and boats were all over the place. The first time we went like 43 miles out, and we've seen these little boats all over the place, and a lot of folks traveling with each other, like 2 boats at a time, which was good to see, and just a lot of people out on that 3-day weekend. So I'm going to show you some pictures. I know I'm going to get through all of them. I'll spread them out throughout the week, but let's get started with Matt Kohler. Well, Matt's a good fisherman. He said that small boat he's in, but look at those waves behind him, and that is a nice red grouper. Okay, Jason Shingler, look at some grouper. Okay, with this grouper, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but we didn't have a lot of grouper. Here's Stephanie Marshall Hobbs with Mandy Miller Warren. Those girls, they go out every year beginning of snapper season. There's a group of them that go out, but this was a typical shot all over the Florida Panhandle. Okay. Even old Nat, Nat always gets in on the action. They limit it out. Nat Harris, good job, Nat. Everybody, look at this group right here. This is a private group. My cousin Graham Lovett, and a lot of folks there from let's see, Emerald Coast Fellowship Church. Looks like I recognize a lot of them there, but good trip. Everybody limited out. Graham he's my cousin, but he hadn't invited me yet to go with him. I have to talk to him. This is a good, interesting. George Lamar Monroe IV. He sent us into Panama City fishing. This is a 29-pound snapper. And what's fascinating to me about this, his dad and I were high school football teammates, classmates in high school back at Quincy, and his family roots are in Gaston County, and he's a good fisherman. He and his brother both are really good fishermen. That's one of the biggest I've seen brought in, this 29.5 pound. Thanks, Mark Odom. Okay, good job, the 4th. Okay, here's a good right here. Hey, Coach, here's some pictures I figured I would share with you. This is some guys out at Half Hitch Tackle. Look at the bottom. Connor McLean, the Outdoor Web Club president in 2014. Connor's brother, Michael, is one that did actually did the rod that I showed that was taken from me. Now, here, what was cool, they caught a lionfish by actually jigging. The snapper had 2 over 26 pounds, and here are the pictures here. Let's see. So here's a nice email, nice snapper with this group, but good job there. Nice, okay. little private trip. Look at lionfish. Here's what's fascinating on the lionfish. They went jigging. Look at that plug they caught them on. Look at there. Vertical jigging for lionfish, and that's something that's going to be interesting if that catches on. That's one of the few I've seen done that way. Excellent job right there. All right, here we go. Got to show Anna Petronas and all her friends and kin folks. They're always going to catch some fish. All right, Hannah Chu and Tim Sutherland, their private party went out. There's Tim in the middle, and the girls, Hannah and Haley. Good job. And here's one. Okay, Winston, I was asked to shoot you some pictures of my 6-hour trips. That's with an S, Saturday, June 3rd, by Lisa Boyce. And Lisa, okay, here it is. This is Harris Scruggs, Offshore Charters. Okay, there's Lisa, second from the left. Lisa played basketball for me way back in the 80s, late 80s, and excellent basketball player. Went and played college ball, and she was, I'll tell you a story about her later. We're good fishermen, and they did a good job. That's the second trip he took. That's what's going on now. They're taking 2 trips a day, okay? Brant Marshall, Brant Harris, these are some regular people that watch the show a lot. I've known both of them, had my class, and those boys are good fishermen. Okay, but here's a cute story right here. This is, hey, just a cute story. I caught this nice drum, and my sister had caught this smaller fish. I'm not sure what it was. She was funny saying, Kenny caught the bigger one, but mine was talking. We got a good laugh from that. Have a great day. That's a big drum, and I'm sure that's a little croaker right there. So thanks, Ken, for sending that. Okay, and that's enough for now. We got a bunch more we're going to show you throughout the week, and it's fascinating the red snapper going on. But I was looking at all on the Panama City fishing page, and different people, my friends and all, sending in pictures. It was phenomenal seeing the catch. And speaking of phenomenal, the red snapper fishing now is becoming a social thing to do. I know there's a lot of people going for the first time, or this second, third time they've ever been, and now, of course, they're all experts on it. So we're seeing a lot of people going red snapper fishing, and I'm glad they're going out. But at the same time, it really puts a lot of fish are being caught. And I can see where in the future it's going to be. I don't see it getting a lot better for the limits. I really don't. That long ago, our limit was 4, and we could fish 100-something days. And now our limit is 2, and you actually fish down to 3 days in federal water. So it's an amazing phenomenon. Also, what's going on too, these captains, I just mentioned Harrison, a lot of these captains are taking two trips, 2 6-hour trips, from morning trip and afternoon trip. And that's not all, they've done that before, but they're really doing almost every day now, especially while the weather's good. And there's a couple of captains actually, their boat's going out on an 8-hour trip and then 2 4-hour trips. And I don't know, they're not necessarily captain all 3 times. That boat's going out in 1 day. So they're both going out 3 times, getting a limit 3 times. And so you can see a huge amount of pressure put on red snapper by recreational folks and by charter boats. A lot of fish are being caught. Tons and tons of red snapper brought in this past weekend. So when we see the limits and all, you're going to see the reason is because so many people are doing it right now, because it's socially hot thing to do right now. Okay. Also, want to mention grouper. We didn't catch up. I'm going to have our video probably one day next week. There's a lot of video. It takes Gail a while to edit all of that, and she works hard at it. But anyway, not a lot of grouper caught by many boats at all. I've checked all the pictures. A few grouper. Everybody caught a few grouper, but not very many people living it out on grouper. All right. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're going to add some names for the Fishing with Coach trip. Okay, we got Craig Trawick right here, Darrell Weeks, and Stan Bourne. Okay, those 3 names are now added. Still got some time to do that. We'll be drawing probably next Monday, a week from less than a week away. So get in there if you can. Now, we're going to look at this video, the short video. Friday morning, got up at 3:30, went out to Captain Anderson Marina to the Florida Queen, getting ready to go out on an overnight trip, and with Captain Bobo Hobbs and Tom Martin, and gotten together a nice plaque and a watch and commemorating Captain Bobo's. This is his first trip of this season, and commemorating his 50. He's been a captain, just renewed his license for the 11th time. which means that you do it every 5 years. So that'll be 55 years he's going on and being a captain. And I got a plaque, a little celebration just before the trip went off. So I want to go over there and video it, just because it's part of our heritage and part of our history for a captain to be, you know, active now. There's some captains who've kept their license on, but they're not active anymore. But Bobo is still active, still going after it. He was excited about it, so it's a good little video in commemoration and congratulations to Captain Bobo Hobbs on the 11th issue of his captain's license here in Florida. So let's take this video right now. All right, folks, at Captain Anderson Marina, early in the morning. And I wouldn't get up this early except for one or two reasons. Something special going on or going fishing, and I'm not going fishing this morning. So we're going to walk in here, people getting their tickets, opening of snapper season. But this is more important. Getting loaded up. Overnight trip.
Morning.
Good morning. There's Tom Martin. Tom, tell us what's going on this morning.
Well, we're all here getting ready to go on a 2-day fishing trip, and we're honoring Bobo Hobbs, 55 years on the water, and we're waiting for him to come in here, and we got a cake for him.
All right. Congratulations, 55 years, Captain Bobo. Wow, this is really special.
Got some prizes here.
All right. Well, we made a special trip out this morning just to honor, and Tom putting all this together. Really neat stuff. 55 years. That makes him one of the oldest, or?
You say he's the oldest licensed boat captain in Florida. Active boat captain. Yes, sir.
Well, all right. Pretty quiet right now. An overnight trip. Man, I may stroll away on this one. Folks, see that bridge right there? I've caught some nice flounder right up on that bridge. I don't know if you can fish there now or not, but that's a hot fishing spot in the fall. Well, don't tell nobody. The sister ship, the Star Queen. It's getting ready. Folks, we still use electric reels. I don't have one, but people still use them, and there it is right there. A good way to put it in a milk carton. And the Gemini Queen up next door. It's not going out right now. All right, folks, here we are. Good morning, Captain Bobo. All right, here we go. Okay, Tom, tell us what's going on here.
We're just thanking Bobo for 55 years on the water for all his happy and meritorious service. What is that right there? And then we start off with...
Bobo, you could have brushed your hair.
Well, you want to
Ray, hold the plaque up.
Get Ron with him here.
I didn't know.
Ron?
Yes, sir. Hey,
Come on.
how you
Hey,
doing?
buddy, how you doing? Come on in there. Ron Hall.
Captain Hobbs.
All right. Read it to him,
I'm
Ron.
going to read this to you, my eyes will let you. It says, Captain Bobo Hobbs, Florida Queen, for 55 years of service, we applaud your professionalism. That's 11 issues of a captain's life.
All right, yeah. Woo!
Congratulations, sir.
Thanks. Appreciate
I hope you have many more.
I do too.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your service.
Been with you 22 years.
20-something years you been with me.
You've been with 20-something years?
Yeah.
I had to put up with him.
I sure will, Sonny.
Bobo, I'm going to put you on the spot now. What are some of your favorite memories of being a captain this many years?
Do what now?
What are some of your favorite memories of being a captain all these years? I know you're going to say eating a hamburger every day.
Back when I was decking before I got my captain license, we found a place there. That was all been in the water, and they ate the lids off the thing. We had to use Coca-Cola bottles for weight. Cook got mad at us because we used 6 cases of Coca-Cola bottles because at that time you was getting 4 or 5 cents a piece for the Coca-Cola bottle.
That's a good story.
Look at all this good stuff here. Santa Claus was good to you.
My goodness, Christmas
Bobo.
come early.
And then look, there's that embroidery I was telling you about.
Oh, well, Captain Bobo, that's very nice, Tom. Very nice.
All Tuesday.
All right, Captain Bobo. Now, are you the oldest captain around now?
Well, I think so. I don't know. I don't feel old.
Telling me you got 9 nice grouper yesterday on a 12-hour trip?
Yeah, we got lucky yesterday.
Who are some of you, who had the biggest influence on you, Bobo, growing up?
Probably my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, 'cause I was decking for him, and he turned the boat over to me back when I was about 16, 17 years old. He told me. He just let me go.
Wow, look at there. Nice.
That's pretty. Thank you. Thank y'all.
See the clock? Look at the plane. Right here. Put the name on it.
Yeah, that's a little hard. Water quick. 55 years. That's pretty.
Let's see. Over it. Captain Bobo, 55 years. Very good.
That's the way to do it.
I thought it was going to be perfume, but it's not.
There's Bobo.
How about that?
All right.
Thank y'all very much.
Want a
Appreciate
piece
it.
of cake now?
Yeah.
Got his shirt on and got his cake.
There you go.
Well, listen, Bobo, I go with you a lot too, and I just want to tell you how much you are appreciated here in the Florida Panhandle. On behalf of Panhandle Outdoors and all our viewers, we want to congratulate you on this achievement.
All right. Thank you.
Now, you excited about today? You got an overnight trip?
Always the first 2-day trip is pretty exciting, boy.
Yeah.
You got to figure out which way to go and where we're going, but I think we're going to do all right. The weather's going to be pretty.
What's your biggest challenge as a captain? What's your biggest challenge?
I caught one, it weighed 44 pounds. That's a big snapper.
Biggest snapper you ever caught? Okay. All right, thank you, Bobo, and congratulations.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, folks getting on. A lot of folks are sleeping and they got it fired up and they getting ready to head out for a 2-day trip. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's take a look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. We're looking at 10:36 to 12:36, smack dab in the middle of the day, and tonight 10:58 to 12:58. Now, I don't know if you remember about 2 weeks ago, exactly 2 weeks ago, because I just researched it. I do that Friday fishing report every Friday, and I don't know how serious. A lot of y'all take it seriously. Some of y'all probably just sort of brush it off. But I just want to show you. 2 weeks ago, one of the things I talked about, I started in the eastern end of viewing area, and I talked about fishing that Lanark Village area. Here's a picture of it right here. I remember I said right outside of Lanark Village, back behind all that grass flats out there. Okay, then you got Dog Island. I talked about what a good fishing area that was. It's on the other side of Carabel, but it's really good fishing, okay? I don't know if y'all remember me talking about it, all right? But I did 2 weeks ago. Now, this next slide I want to show you, I'm going to read, this is from the Coastal Conservation, okay? Here it is right here. An angler in the Panhandle caught a 19-inch fish, tag, whatever, near Lanark Village. And because the angler is a CCA member registered for STAR, pending verification, he'll have his choice of an amazing prize. Okay, so there you go. It was caught right there, the first one. So that's going to be that right there. That guy or girl will probably win that big GMC truck exactly where I told them to go on Panhandle Outdoors. Now, they may know that ahead of time, but when I give you this information and all, it's really good information. It comes from all kinds of different people, and it comes from my experience and being here all my life, and I just know some good spots to go. But I'm so excited that it was caught up here in the Panhandle, not down there at Cape Canaveral or Fort Myers or some of those other places. I'm so glad it was caught up here in the Panhandle, and there's more up here, and I'm so glad that person is registered. And also it goes on to say the second angler caught one in Jacksonville right after that, but that angler was not registered, but he did catch him. So that's, you know, it can happen both ways, and he saw it right there, and he heard it here on Panhandle Outdoors. So I was tickled to see it caught up in this area. I was tickled to see they had registered, and I was tickled to see it was right there where we talked about going fishing 2 weeks ago, and it probably was caught last week. So it was, so it's, you know, that still is a good area to go. And there's some more up here in St. Andrew Bay system, I feel like, and also over in Choctawhatchee Bay, and I noticed some in Apalachicola Bay. They put some in each bay system, so it may not be a minute, but there'll be some more caught. All right, going to start wrapping it up. Thank y'all so much for watching the show. Been a lot of good stuff going on lately, and I've got a good week planned. The rest of this week's going to be some exciting something, some good guests coming on, so y'all stay tuned. So have a great day today. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the great outdoors, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.